What's up, YouTube? Y'all see the title of the video. Again, I'm venting to y'all like y'all are my diary. So I appreciate y'all for listening. Hit that like button. I appreciate your time, ladies and gentlemen. Comment down below if you can relate to anything that I'm saying in this video, or even just anything you want to reference, 25 now. I turned 26 in less than 2 weeks. If y'all don't know, September 29th, I will be turning 26. I got a job, security, working security right now. Right now I'm just locked in. I want to get another job that I can do throughout the week. And I'm still obsessed with success, I'm still keeping that fire burning when it comes to being relentless on my dreams and my goals. And this is finna be a yapping session, ladies and gentlemen. I might be all over the place, but that's what a yapping session is, correct? So y'all just sit back, relax, listen to what I'm telling y'all. You might learn something. You might find some encouragement. You know what I'm saying? We might agree, we might disagree, but at the end of the day, man, your boy just yapping. But everything that I'm yapping about, y'all know it ain't nothing but real talk. It ain't nothing but real talk. Let me say this. Rent crazy. Like I said, I don't know if I told y'all this, but basically, I find it very funny how our parents, like, they do you so dirty, as in kicking you out at 18 and telling you to figure it out. And it's kind of wild to me because it's like the prices been high. Back in the early 1990s, rent was under like $400. Now rent in my area is roughly minimum $1,500 to $2,000. And even when I was 18, 19, rent was still up there. I would say at least $1,000 or $1,100. So rent was still high. And I just find it very ironic how people are just so eager to throw you out to the wolves and tell you to go ahead and figure it out, just because they had that done to them. So they think by them giving you hard love, it's gonna like make you a better person. And it will, and it can, but it depends on the person. And it depends on when you run into that brick wall. Because a lot of people don't run into that brick wall until they later on in life and they already done fucked off 20, 30 years. And then you got some people who might hit that wall in 3 to 4 years. Me personally, I'll say at the age of 23, which was about 2 to 3 years ago, is when I started looking at things a little different. And like looking at it as in like, even with family dynamics and things like that, it's like, it isn't all their fault, Even though it is their fault, and I don't like putting the blame on anybody because that gives them power over my situation. But I'm saying if we're going to be realistic and logically about this whole situation, your parents, you are their fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, is y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Like, you are their responsibility. So I find it just a pussy way for them not want to be parents by just throwing you out to the wolves and thinking, just praying that you'll figure it out at 18, 19. And it's not to knock no parents, but it's just a sick way of thinking, in my opinion. Because did you have it figured out at 18? You know what I'm saying? They'll expect you, just because they had their own crib or whatever that costs $200, $300 a month, they expect you to be living the same way when the rent 4 times the amount that they was paying 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just wild to me how a lot of people be thinking that they're like, you really be thinking that, or just looking at certain people like they're knowledgeable characters, and whole time is like, I shouldn't even be talking to you about shit. Like, because you don't get it. Just because you had a hard life, you want to give me a hard life. Life already hard. Why the hell you trying to make my life even harder? And that goes to family, relationships, friendships. My life already hard. Everybody's life already hard. You want to put more stress on top of goddamn stress. And then motherfuckers be like, play while you still smoke. Man. I am not no saint. I am not perfect. Nor do I ever claim to be. But I just find it it's just very baffling. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to get to a point. I feel like we all get to a point, or not all of us, because I don't know, but me personally, I feel like a good majority of people, when they get to a certain point, I'm seeing why when that life shit start hitting them for real, I see why they get distant. I see why people, you might been kicking it with shorty or buddy for a few years, and now you ain't heard from them in another 2-3 years. Because life hitting everybody different. It don't matter. It don't matter if your people helping you or not. It makes a difference. It might make a big difference. But at the end of the day, life's still lifing. You know what I'm saying? Just because somebody got a certain amount of dollars, certain amount of money in the bank account, a certain type of brand they drive, and still don't mean life not hitting them. You know what I'm saying? Life hitting all of us. And it just makes it most stressful when you just feel like you in situations and it seems like just folks just want to like stress you out. You know what I'm saying? And they might not even be knowing that they're stressing you out. But then again, it's like, I opened up my mouth and let you know that this is stressing me out or this is bothering me. But if it keep happening, it's kind of hard to believe that they don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going on and on and on, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know I'm very grateful for every single person that hit this like button, watched this video, everything. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else too. Like I've been out of it mentally for a few years, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. And this is no excuse. So don't look at this like, oh, he trying to make an excuse on why he ain't been locked in. I was focused on materialistic things instead of really getting my life together, ladies and gentlemen. I told y'all that I spent $4,500 on a car, on a lemon, instead of getting my own place or a room, or even just putting it back up and just saving and focused on the foundation, you know. This year has been the most work I've done since school. GED, driver's license. You know, I'm still not even done with my GED. I got one more class to get done. I'm back working, you know what I'm saying? Like, and actually, I don't mind what I'm doing right now, because this is just for right now. This is not where I see myself in a year. This is not where I see myself 3 years from now. You see what I'm saying? This is just what I'm doing now to put up money for the future. And we all should be doing that. Because when you don't have these plans, you don't have these thoughts, we end up working at these jobs and we end up living paycheck to paycheck. Then we wake up and you in your late 50s. You know what I'm saying? All this time, women and men out here wasting. They don't even understand how much time these folks out here wasting, and like they motherfuckers be celebrating failure for real. That's why y'all don't see me vlogging or doing this and doing that. It's like, what are we celebrating? What am I celebrating? Y'all might have something to celebrate, but I don't. I'm not making $50K a year annually just to feel that baseline in life, because I know my mortgage and having a roof over my head is $25,000 alone. That's a lot, man. Not saying it's not obtainable, but come on, man, coming from our culture and not learning things and learning that shit later on in life, emergency savings, keeping 2 jobs, and gaining skills, and watching you hang around and watch what you listen to. You know what I'm saying? Stop getting advice from people who don't know what they talking about. See what I'm saying? If we would have learned that early on in life, you know what I'm saying? Not gonna say everything would have been all gravy, but it'd be way better than what the fuck going on right now. So that's just what it is, bro. Life is like, you got things that learn, you know what I'm saying? You got people who learn shit early, and you got people who learn shit later on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, sad to say, we learn shit when it's damn near too late. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? At 100%, we made it through that day. You know what I'm saying? You made it. You might not have been successful at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, your heart's still pumping. Air in your lungs. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful that you don't have a disability. We can walk around, we can talk, you know what I'm saying? Things like that, man. It's the little things that matter. Be grateful that you can go to the gym. Be grateful that you have those thoughts in your mind that, oh, I want to go to the gym. Because a lot of people, they'll even think of a little thing like that, like, they wouldn't even have no thought in their head about the gym. Or if they do have a thought in their head about the gym, they laughing at it, right, doing the complete opposite. Or somebody else talking about the gym, like, hey, man, hell no, you got that. So be grateful that you even having the thoughts that you have. They all may not be positive, but we gotta program that for them to be positive. You know what I'm saying? We have the power over our brain. Straight up. Nobody got the power over that. But when a lot of people out here distracted and shit like that, they don't even understand how TikTok got their brain. YouTube got their brain. Twitter got their brain. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why some people be on these phones and shit 10 hours a day. They don't even understand who got their brain. And that's why folks be lost. Me personally, I'm real enough to know that the few hours I stay on this phone is just because I'm bored and I'm bullshitting and I want to be entertained. You have to be real with yourself with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean I'm finna still be on this phone all goddamn day bullshitting, because I know that if I'm gonna spend 3-4 hours scrolling and shit, that mean I had to put in some work before I even did any of that. Did you hit the gym today? You feel me? Did you eat good today? Eat what you were supposed to eat? Did you do your steps today? Did you post your content? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We all get depressed, man, but it's like, man, you can't stay down there. I miss doing reaction videos, y'all. Like, comment down below if y'all remember the reaction videos. And it wasn't even that motherfucking long ago, but it's getting to a point, ladies and gentlemen, it's like I'm finna take my tail into Best Buy and ask some of them folk, like, man, can y'all help me? I need my setup right so I can just do fucking reaction videos, man. Like, I had so much peace just reacting to content on YouTube. Like, it would. Some of y'all will be like, boy, you just talking. Well, I'm dead serious, bro. And like I said, I done had setbacks that done made me feel like, what you got going on, play? What you got going on, legend? Like I said, but it's sometimes too, we got to give ourselves grace. And I got to give myself grace for the things that I'm going through, things that I'm handling behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Putting myself in uncomfortable situations that I don't want to do, but I'm willing to try this for growth. You see what I'm saying? Closed-minded people don't want to try nothing that, you know what I'm saying, that's going to have them in uncomfortable spaces. People who want to grow, people who want to become successful, they're going to do shit they don't want to do. They're going to find a way to like it. They're going to try it. You see what I'm saying? A lot of closed-minded people, man, don't know how this shit go. They just be... And then you be the only open-minded person, man or woman, and then you be hanging around folks who ain't got no brain. You know what I'm saying? Or nah, they do have a brain, but just y'all thoughts are different. Y'all are wired different. You know what I'm saying? You on the merge of becoming a producer, they want to stay a consumer. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And this video right here really just helped me because, man, I'm like I tell them, man, I don't be having nobody to talk to. So I'm not like, even some people you'll talk to, like, you really just feel like either you having bullshit conversation and you just say, like, a little bullshit, you know, how you doing, oh, working, da-da-da-da-da. And then you got some people you'll really talk deep with. But then even when you talk deep, you be like, damn, I should have just kept this shit to myself. You know? So it's like, you gotta pay attention to who you talk to, who you let listen to you, who you are vulnerable with. A lot of people out here, you know, men and women, you have a partner and you can't even talk to your partner. Y'all supposed to be teammates, but it feel like y'all like some type of energy in the air to where it's like, why the fuck you feel like competing? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, I can't compete with you, you can't compete with me, but it's like, why is that energy around? And it just creates a negative space, man. It just ain't it. It ain't it. And we all go through that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to talk about it, some people ain't gonna talk about it, but we all go through that. And it's just like, damn, like, it's just, this shit could be so easy. We supposed to be running it up together. We supposed to be going up together. But instead of that, it's like motherfuckers start separating. No matter how much love you got for folks, it's like y'all just start separating. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. I don't know what life trying to show us. But you just got to be realistic, man. Keep this shit going. Keep this shit pumping. Motherfuckers really fuck with you and motherfuckers really know your character. Motherfuckers know if you really love them and give a fuck about them or not. Motherfuckers know that. They know that. Don't let them play mind games on you to where they don't feel like that. Because they feel like that. They just want to make you feel like you ain't doing enough. Whole time you did more than you were supposed to. See what I'm saying? And that's not even talking about finances. That's emotionally, you know what I'm saying? Mentally, all that. You gotta watch who you really vent to nowadays. Like, you ever just vent to somebody, y'all, and as soon as you vent to them, the first thing you like, it's like you venting them about something, how you feeling, and it's a whole argument. You be like, and then you'll tell yourself, bet I'll never do this again, but end up doing it again. It's just growth, y'all. We just gotta grow. And even me, even with this prime example, I keep talking about it, but y'all know I even gotta grow from this. I gotta grow from this too. I already done grew from drinking. I probably ain't drank in minimum 2 weeks. But that's you know what I'm saying? I don't even think about liquor. Like, in the same way I'm looking at that and looking at liquor, like, man, I need to look at this the same way, man. I just be asking myself, like, bro, you sharp one now. But where could your mind be? Where could your thoughts be if you was sober? Where could your work ethic take you if you were just sober? Like, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been sober in a while, consistently. It hasn't been a year. Now I'm like, nah, I ain't smoked no weed all year. That's unheard of. Where I'm at, that's unheard of. Out of your whole friend group, you're going to have one person who don't smoke. That be the person you get your piss from before you take your drug test for your job. See what I'm saying? And even they might hit the blunt here and there. But nah. I don't know. Like I said, it's just yapping session, ladies and gentlemen. What y'all think? I hope this, do y'all agree? What y'all got going on? What y'all think? Like the like button if you appreciate me sharing this with y'all. And if you don't fuck with play, you probably shouldn't even made it this long. So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all time. Follow me on Instagram if y'all want to. Playboyplay2_. It's all love. I appreciate y'all support, real talk. Comment down below, y'all. Y'all know them comments keep me motivated. Comments keep me motivated. Let me know that I'm actually talking to people. Comments and likes keep me motivated, ladies and gentlemen, like, for real. I was just contemplating in my head, like, man, should I go ghost from posting videos? Like, I ain't even got my last math class done with the GED. I'm like, man, and I need another job. So it's like, I got 2 things I got to lock in on real quick. I'm like, should I go ghost? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it ain't really going ghost for real, even if I still record and don't post it. Because I'm going to still end up posting it. I don't know, though, y'all. But yeah, it's all love. Appreciate y'all time. Comment down below what y'all think about this yapping session. Y'all know I'm faded, too, so excuse me for the extended minutes. Appreciate y'all time, though. Real talk. Like that like button if you appreciate the video. And like I said, if you ain't like it, you shouldn't have made it this far. Shout out to y'all. Real talk. God willing, I'll see y'all in the next one.